good, gang? And welcome back to another show with August with the Shade. Child, Cardi B is at it again. This time she is running to Twitter with some messy little audio clip talking about she ready to expose somebody in the DM. Y'all, let's go ahead and get into the tea. So in this clip, Cardi B basically says, and I'm paraphrasing as I say this too, don't make me start pulling up DMs because I'll expose somebody real quick. Now, Shady Gang, let's be real. Whenever Cardi B is hopping online doing stuff like this, matter of fact, when has Cardi B ever got online talking about how she's going to expose somebody in the DM? And then during a rollout where everybody's talking about you being pregnant and everything else, like, girl, like, DMs, like, expose somebody? Like, what are you talking about? Y'all, we got to talk about who we think she's talking about. But first off, y'all
bitches is not low. Some of these rap bitches is not low. I see y'all. I trying to be funny in them DMs. I spared you the last time. Spared you the last time. Next time your mama ain't gonna fucking save your ass. Need that. You know exactly what the fuck you did. You know exactly what the fuck you did. But anyways, okay, y'all. Let's have a good day. Talk to you guys later.
So let's get into why people think that it's JT, right? So let's keep it cute and let's keep it factual, right? Cardi and JT have been going back and forth since 2022. That Twitter beef was so disgusting. Like, it was so nasty. And I was so mad at Carisha because Carisha did not back JT up. You know what I'm saying? It was sad that Nicki Minaj, who was just like, you know, becoming friends with JT, had to like defend her in that moment because, you know, when nobody defended her. And it was, you know, she was supposed to be one half of the City Girls. And Carisha wakes up talking about, like, what did I miss? Like, that's not cute, you know? So JT started liking the shady tweets and stuff like that. So, of course, the fans, you know, think that this could be about JT. They've been beefing about fashion and everything else, so on and so forth. So I really think that she could be talking about JT, but there is another one that you could there's another girl that you could think of, you know, because of course we're not finna think about Nicki Minaj because like I've told y'all before, there is no competition between Cardi B and Nicki Minaj. Like, I will not be doing that. Like, I just can't. Like, Cardi B is not on a level of Nicki Minaj. And as the Rollout, Imaginary Players, and all of these other, that just shows y'all the girl is not on Nicki's level. She is literally like a high school sophomore. You just now started, you're literally just now dropping your second album after 7 years. You know what I'm saying? So, no. Anyway, but the other girl that I think that it could be is Ice Spice. Like, let's talk about it. Now, this one get real juicy. Like, this one to me is a little bit more juicy because I feel like she's been putting out these cryptic tweets and, you know, she's been going back and forth, you know, trying to, you know, make it seem like she had some type of beef with one of the new girls from the Bronx. And it all started for me with this whole little situation where Nicki Minaj comes out and calls, you know, Ice Spice the people's princess. Now, Nicki has never said that she's the princess of rap, but she said that she was the people's princess. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody was digging Ice Spice. People did like Ice Spice. And just imagine, she's from the Bronx, just like Cardi B. You can imagine how Cardi B feels if Cardi B is feeling like, oh my God, this girl from the Bronx is getting hyped up by Nicki Minaj and you know what I'm saying? So Cardi, in my opinion, doesn't like when a new Bronx or a New York girl comes out and she starts shining. Cardi B starts throwing shade at her. Cardi B starts throwing little, like, in every little, you know, feature she has, she's throwing shade at Ice Spice for no reason. And I don't want to say no reason because Ice Spice did throw shade at her. Ice Spice did call her flop, all kind of stuff, you know. And you can add Lotto into it as well because I'm pretty sure she had a lot to do with the beef with Cardi B and Ice Spice as well. But I feel like Ice Spice also alluded to the fact that she slept with her husband. So I think that was another thing that that made Cardi B bad. So I just really wonder what is the real reason why she don't like Ice Spice. Like, it's really no real reason why Cardi B doesn't like Ice Spice. And to me, this is like a pattern with Cardi. You know, this is Cardi's whole playbook, in my opinion. Like, she's always running online screaming like she's ready to expose somebody, but nine times out of 10, it's never anything. I mean, she pretended like, you know, Imaginary Players was about to be the biggest song of the year, but guess what? Didn't go anywhere. It debuted at number 70. It's probably not even going to be on the charts next week. So it's like, girl, what? You know, I remember when she told everybody she was going to shut the internet down with receipts. we still haven't got those receipts. I mean, she tells everybody that she's not with child, but it's like, girl, you're walking out the courtroom with a belly. Like, it's like, what is going on? Like, it's really crazy, because, you know, Twitter definitely be having me crying with the whole situation, because, you know, Barty Gang is always going to run out here and try to defend Cardi B without, you know, even finding out the facts. But I feel like Ice Spice's fans, they're not really even, you know, giving into what Cardi B's talking about. Cardi B is doing this for her rollout. Cardi B is looking for attention for this album Rollout. Anytime that you have to use a court case, when you have to use someone else's pain to, you know, gain some type of, you know, success or clout or whatever, it makes you look like less of a person to me. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, you really don't have to put anyone else down to make yourself feel better. You know what I'm saying? And you never win when you play dirty. So I have a question I want to ask you guys before I get out of here. Do you think that Cardi B is actually saying all of this because she is doing it for the rollout, or does she have some DMs or something like that she wants to expose, you know? Because she's already talked about JT having DMs, but I don't know if Ice Spice was in the DM, because we know that she was exposed for talking about Nicki Minaj. So I don't know what's going on, but I want to know in the comments what you think, okay? Like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Turn your notification bells on so you know every time when I'm dropping a video or when I'm going live, okay? Bye, Shady Gang.